record button, so because again, for some reason it takes a few seconds to actually register and start recording.
Right.
As soon as I know for a fact that it's definitely recording now.
So the stock market.
Let me just actually.
The stock market.
The stock market. Kimpachi Ramasama.
Stop eatling and reverse pooping the stocks.
Okay, yeah. So I don't read ahead, so that's fine. Okay. Soundspeed, you are going to be the narrator. Lightning Rabbit, you're playing the main character. Since he has basically all the dialogue, and I think Cabral also did the parents, so I'll just play everyone else, including Flutters.
Okay.
Alright, everybody ready?
Ready to go.
Lightning, you need to actually respond when I say everybody ready.
Sorry, yes, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Read! My little Fluttershy.
Let's read.
We don't actually have Cabral, so we're going back to My Little Fluttershy, since Lightning Rabbit has actually read this story before, and we had to finish this one at some point anyway, so yeah, living the dream next week. On that subject, as I pretty much just divulged to all of you fine people, as you probably figured out from hearing Soundspeed speaking, we are joined by Soundspeed and the Lightning Rabbit.
Hello.
Who is not going to even respond, apparently.
Yes, I'm here.
But not by Cabral, because he is out. And I'm, of course, Duhad. So,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
Chapter 3. The Critical
End.
What a name.
Another 5 years passed. Fluttershy turned 15, and I turned 25.
In case you
It's
didn't keep
been
track.
great.
R-
Yeah.
That's a bit of an
For those
age
of you at
difference,
home.
isn't it?
So he was 10 when he found her?
Hmm.
Oh god, it's horrible, but I'm just imagining him just, like, making little notes and something on, like a piece of wall or something, just, like, scratching off things, and turning to her and saying, like, 16. That's the age I'm waiting for.
Oh my god.
Finally!
It's been great! The best thing was that I was moving out. I graduated uni and raised enough money to get a house. I'm moving to America, where my dream job of being a game maker will come true.
Yeah, of course.
I know, because Valve accepted me.
Fuck off!
They heard a lot about a game I want to make, and they love it!
Wait. They heard a lot about a game I want to make?
Yeah, he's not even making it, he just wants to make it. It's like, I've got an idea. Okay, you're hired.
You're hired. I got quite famous from making YouTube videos and make a lot of money from it. So that was a job, so you may wonder why bother getting a new job. Well, Valve games inspire me. The Portal games are good, and Half-Life 2 Episode 3 comes out tomorrow.
So we're in the fictional
let
parallel universe.
So yeah, because that's never going to happen here, I can guarantee you.
To be fair, assuming that we actually started in the modern day, this means that like, with the time jumps, it's been 15 years, and Episode 3 just came out. I actually believe this now.
That sounds a bit more realistic, actually. I think this story might be based on a true, event.
Oh god, but enough about Valve. How will you take Fluttershy, you may ask? Well, from my YouTube videos that got me the money to buy the house, I decided to hire a plane. Oh, look at you with your private jet and fancy stuff. You're so awesome. You might say sarcastically because I might be boasting a little, but I'm sorry as I'm so existed about moving.
Yeah, I'm so existed as well.
I love how he's essentially just being like, don't hate because I'm wonderful, and bragging about his life when he's bragging about his fake non-existent life that
he's bragging about the life which isn't actually true.
It's like that is like the premise of which is that it's not actually true. It's like, I made a game, I have my sim family where my dad is an astronaut and my mom is a scientific genius, and I'm the 5-star general of all the armed forces. Don't be jelly, I'm just that great.
Yeah, just that cool. I'm so existed, and I just can't miss it.
That's the one.
I'm gonna write a horrible My Little Pony fanfic. All right. So that's somebody else. That's
Right.
Fluttershy.
Oh crap. I'm going to miss this place. Do we really have to go? That's your cue. Lane.
That's your cue. The rabbit go. Oh, we have an authentic British man playing the British man.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Don't
Your
worry,
native
Fluttershy. My mum and dad will be coming to live with us too after a few days, along with our stuff. No, now take a good look at this place and tuck it into bed and put it into the back of your head. What the fuck am I talking
I love
about?
how he actually is like, don't worry, I may be rich and successful, have a private plane, but I still need my mom and dad to tuck me into bed at night.
I love this. It's like, my mom and dad will be coming to live with us too after a few days along with our stuff. So our stuff is going to come live with us too.
Wait, what the fuck is... Okay, Dad. Bye, Lucinda.
Lucinda is my sister, by the way.
Wait. So he's packing up and leaving for America with his mom and dad, but leaving the sister behind. Because fuck her!
The sister and brother don't get to go.
Yeah.
They're failures.
But so she's saying goodbye, and then he's explaining who these people are after she says goodbye. So it's like, yeah, bye, Lucinda. Lucinda was my sister, by the way. Bye, Mrs.
Jasmine, and she's my mum.
Bye, Mr. Steven.
And then the quotation marks extend, so,
He's my dad.
Okay. And then just keep going.
Right. Oh, there's more. Oh, shit, you're right. And bye, Miss Gavin. I still don't forget you. I still don't forgive you for playing that trick on me.
There's not even a me, it's just playing that trick on.
Oh, right, sorry. My bad. And
That's hardcore playing that trick on, yo.
And bye, Mr. Gavin. I still don't forgive you for playing that trick on me. I love you all the same.
And then this is you, Lightning Rabbit.
Boy Mum, boy Dad, boy Gav, boy Lulu. Visit soon, okay?
Teleport!
Yeah.
Visit soon in America on your own private planes.
I like how I'm like
JK, 'cause you don't
cycling
have one.
through. I'm like cycling through all of the
Also,
British accents I know. I'm not sticking to one.
He's telling his mom and dad to visit him when they're moving to his house in 2 days.
That's true.
Swing by America to visit me tomorrow, and then go home, and then come back to actually live here.
Yeah, makes sense.
We did our...
Sound speed? Hello? Right, the call just died, so bear with us for a second. We'll have this back online in just a moment. Right, of course. Entirety of Skype is now falling apart. Don't worry, this is a temporary setback, soon to be rectified. So yeah, this is while we wait for that to come back on, why don't I just take a second to say how incredibly stupid this is. Like, this is pretty offensive. Yeah. This is really weird. The connection just like, let's try reconnecting and disconnecting and all that stuff. Sorry about this. Not sure what the hell just happened. Oh.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
So yeah, that happened.
What was that? Everyone's internet dropped.
Yeah, that was really weird.
And I was just left sitting here.
Okay, sounds good. You're back. Good. Sorry, yeah, internet died apparently.
Like everyone's internet apparently, because the whole call dropped. Like you went and then Duhad went.
Yeah. Sounds weird. Are you actually back? Sound speed? This is what we call filler.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. Hey.
Okay.
Okay, hey, sorry everybody about that. We're back.
Hello.
Apparently the internet, Skype just, died for everybody. That's fine.
Yeah, that happens.
Okay, anyway. Restarting, so I think we left off at the word, goodbye. Right, we did our goodbye. So,
We did our goodbye hugs and left for the airport. I had trouble getting Fluttershy on without anyone seeing her get on, but we did.
No, he's going to explain how that happened.
It just happened. There's some things in this world that you can't explain.
Spontaneous.
This is a private jet, which he bought with YouTube money. God, fuck that.
This is actually secretly PewDiePie.
I love the idea. Apparently, he had to go through customs or something to get into his private jet. It's that's not how that works. You do know that, right?
We don't give two shits if you blow your own private jet up. It's the consumer ones that we're worried about.
Yeah. Okay.
My autism. Okay.
Oh, God.
After a long sleep on the plane, like the PLAIN, the rain in Spain falls neatly on the plane.
Yeah.
We was at our new home.
Grassy plane.
Yeah. We was at our new home, San Francisco.
Yeah.
We found our house.
Headquarters of Valve? Question mark? No.
It's actually Seattle, but
yeah.
No.
I think they used to have a
They had the Turtle Rock studio became Valve San Francisco for a while, but then that stopped being a thing.
They got rid of it recently.
Yeah, it became an independent studio. They were like, okay, whatever, it's fine, just
Well, apparently he works in the non-Valve studio in San
Francisco. He commutes.
He commutes to Seattle, Washington every day.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, you know how it is. We found our house. It was a little small, but nice all the same. It had what my mum always wanted, a basement.
Wow.
Many houses in England has basements.
I love that.
Apparently no houses in England have basements now.
Oh my God.
Is that a cultural thing?
No.
No, we have basements. I don't know what she's on about. Not the newer houses. This housing estate that I live in was built in the 1930s, and they don't have basements, but that's because they're small. Big houses have basements. Houses that were built in the Victorian period have basements.
I just love
moved into one of them. He's got enough money to move into a house with a basement.
I just love that. That's the mom's overall life goal. It's I want a basement.
I want a basement so I can put my son in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And there was so much room.
Where he belongs.
I could use some of the rooms for sets and things. Fluttershy loved her new room. She liked the house, but the weather she did not like. She hated the back garden. It was just flat grass with a pool and the fences people could see over easily. She even hated her first day here, and personally so did I. Endless waves of people giving us things, and one asked to party. I declined as 1, I didn't want Fluttershy to spend all day in her room, and 2, I needed to plan what room would be for what and where my mom and dad would sleep, as they are old, and I did promises I would take care of them when they get old.
Well, I love the fact that it's just I hated it here. People kept trying to give me presents and ask me out to parties and make me popular.
Well, to be fair,
I fucking hate America. All these nice people and...
Yeah, that's a little... Yeah, it's I love the new house, but I hated living here.
People are always trying to do nice things for me.
He has a nice house, a whole bunch of really friendly neighbors. Fucking hate America, Jesus.
God damn it, fucking America, just... Ugh.
What's wrong with this place? I should go back to England.
Yeah, you do know that...
I probably still fucking commute to Seattle, Washington from England every day.
To be fair, I do like the idea of his complaints being totally valid, and that he's just no, I want to be left alone. He closes the door. Someone just comes over and kicks in his front door, holding a fruit basket, and welcome to the neighborhood, bitch.
You will goddamn love it here.
Someone smashes in a window. I can fix that for you because I'm a friendly fucking neighbor.
You walked into the wrong neighborhood.
Oh God! You walked into the right neighborhood. Oh Jesus! Anyway, I decided to sleep in the same room as Fluttershy for tonight, as she hasn't seen me all day, except on the plane, and when we got here, and every single moment today.
And every time I was here, which was all the time.
The worst thing was it was raining outside. Like, it never does that in England ever.
Yeah.
I hate it when it's raining. I lived in a country where it basically rains 95% of the year. But now I've moved to somewhere and it's raining. Oh, shit.
Fucking hate America. Ah!
Hey, hold on. You have another line here.
No, that's Fluttershy.
Wait, seriously? Oh, shit, you're right. I hate it here. I'll go back to England.
Fluttershy, my growing tree. I hated this day more than you did, as I had to sort everything out.
I'm upset, but shut the hell up, I'm sadder than you.
It's like, dear, I know that you're upset. I know you want to go back home, but listen, I fucking hate this place more than you, bitch. Shut up. My problems are worse. Comfort me.
Sort out everything. But in 3 days, everything will be in order and sorted, okay?
Okay, but I still hate the heat.
The really hot rain.
Really hot rain in San Francisco, the windy city.
Does it? Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it not actually that hot in comparison to other states?
No, it isn't.
No.
San Francisco is pretty chilly. No, Chicago's the windy city, but San Francisco is still on the bay, so it's not that hot. I mean, like, it's warmer than Maine, but I mean, like...
It's not like sweltering heat.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it's probably warmer than England, but not by a massive, massive margin, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, he just doesn't... He doesn't understand the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit, so he thinks it's really hot.
Oh, that would make sense.
He hasn't converted it, he thinks it's like 2 million degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's measuring it in Fahrenheit, not centigrade, but oh well.
And then this is,
God,
lightning.
this line.
Oh. Well, get used to it, as it is always this hot here. Trust me, this isn't my first time here.
Apparently he has a story to tell, but he never
Really?
Mm.
On that note...
The first time he came here, he woke up in a new Bugatti. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm gonna keep making that joke.
I woke up in the middle of the night to find that someone was trying to kidnap my daughter.
Well, that was perfect.
That was the first thing I noticed when I woke up.
Hold on, I just want to point out real quick, like, the fact that he's like, yeah, I've been here before. It's always this hot. That'd be like me saying to someone like, hey, I know we just moved to Tokyo and it's kind of warm here, but trust me, I was here before in a heat wave, so I know that it is always this hot, forever.
So I love the way he handles with this kidnapping, because like it's so like there's stand your ground and there's reasonable use of force, and then there's beating the shit out of someone. And going
no spoilers.
over. Sorry, I'm just gonna that's all we'll get to.
I chased him down the stairs. Lucky for me, he left his gun on the table for some reason.
Yeah.
I never fired a gun before, but I shot like I was pro by shooting him in his knees and his shoulders. I didn't want to shoot the hands in case I hit Fluttershy, but after I shot him, he was on the floor. So I got the gun and beat him with the handle until he was out, and out cold. Then I phoned the police.
Wait, hold on a second. So, just keep in mind here, he shot him in the shoulders and in the knees. That's plural in both cases. That means that he shot this guy. One shot would have dropped him to the ground. So he basically shot this guy. The guy fell to the ground, and then he just coldly walked up to him, shooting out his other knee, both of his shoulders, and then just started wailing on him with the butt of the pistol.
That's what happened. He shot him in the knee. He went down. Then he came up to him, shot him in the other knee, shot him in both shoulders, and then pistol whipped him into even more submission than he was already in. And then was like, "Yeah, I've got this guy in my house who kidnapped my daughter. I've beaten the absolute living daylights out of him, but it's okay, guys. You might want to come down and sort this out."
I swear this wasn't some sort of weird torture fetish thing.
By shoot like a pro, he got one lucky shot in the knee, and then point blank shot him in all the others when he wasn't moving. So it wasn't really shooting like a pro.
This guy's a
One was
fucking
luckier,
psychopath.
Yeah. You'll never take her from me. She's not 16 yet.
It's your turn.
Oh God, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone tried to kidnap my daughter in both her and my sleep. I think that kind of goes without saying, but oh well. She was asleep throughout the whole ordeal. The gunshots didn't do anything.
After sorting that out, I tied him up by putting his ankles and wrists together.
You fucking shattered his collar and his kneecapped him twice. I don't think you need to tie him.
Yeah, he doesn't even say he was
He knocked him out. He doesn't need to tie him up. It's like he can go anywhere.
He'll be lucky if he ever walks again.
Yeah.
He didn't even.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, he didn't even specify that he used rope. He just said that he put his ankles and wrists together, so he like tied him up to a human pretzel.
Oh God.
Honestly, I'm imagining that one thing from like Human Centipede where he takes the like ligaments out so that he can't, like the people can't walk. That's what I'm imagining this guy's doing right now. All he needs is a Chinese guy and a girl, and then he can actually do what happened in the movie.
Jesus Christ.
Oh Jesus, let's see where are we at.
Wrist together. I don't
know how much trouble this would get me into for using a gun
A lot.
without a license, but
That's
I did
not
use
the
it.
only thing you did.
But I did use it in defense to save my girl, and that's okay in my books. Maybe not
fuck.
yours, but okay in mine.
Well, fuck. That's how the legal system works.
Oh balls.
I have to object, my honor. In my books, that's okay.
Yeah, he hit my girlfriend, so I dragged him to my basement and tortured him for a week. Well, that's against the law. It's all right in my book. I don't know about yours. Well, as long as you feel all right about it, that's what's important.
What happens is, someone is trying to kidnap your daughter. You shoot them once. I don't know whether you'd even need to shoot them twice, and then you keep them on the ground and call the police, perform a citizen's arrest. You don't shoot them 4 times, beat them into unconsciousness, and then tie them up. That's not how reasonable force works.
Honestly, like, if it wasn't for the fact that we have been told, like, explicitly from the narrator that, like, yeah, like, he was shooting this guy after he tried to steal, like, kidnap his daughter, I would honestly be, like, seriously wondering, even with how like stupid the story is, if this was meant to be something like that one bit in the Mentally Advanced series, was just like you said the same thing about Fluttershy, trying to write things on my wall, where I found her tied up, like hogtied in my room, like with like bound and gagged. It's like, yeah, exactly, because she was breaking into your house.
It's like this one guy who, personally, I thought this was quite cool because it didn't hurt anyone, but the guy still got charged for it. Found someone trying to steal from him, and then like tied his hands together and put one of those sandwich boards on him, saying that he was a thief, and then walked him to the police station. And I thought that was quite cool, but he got charged for it. Also, why is someone now on a plane? Sound speed, has your microphone just turned into a plane?
I think
I honestly don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
Oh,
you just
it's
suddenly got on a plane, and I could hear like the engine in the background.
Anyway, let's keep going. I think it's fixed itself.
I kind of can't. Hold on.
Right.
I'm having an issue. Just give me a second.
Okay. Why don't I cover you for just a second while you fix that, so we don't have a weird dead airspace. It may not be okay in your books, but it's okay in mine. I handed it to the police when they came, and they wanted to see Fluttershy to interview her, but I said that she doesn't want to talk, she doesn't want to talk, nor talks for a couple days. For a couple days after something bad this happens.
So basically what we're saying here is, when the police say, we need to interview your daughter to see what happened, also they were both, like, she was asleep apparently through the whole thing, so I don't know what she would have seen, but like, and because he was there as well, I don't know. Oh my god, it's even louder.
What is it like? What does it sound
It's
like?
like your old, it's like your bad mic. You need to like change to the other microphone or something.
Okay, does this make noise?
Yeah, no, you're fine now.
Oh,
Now it's
am I
fine,
good?
yeah.
Yeah, I know, it's like, well.
There's a little bit of like, but it's literally sounded like you were in a wind tunnel or on like a prop plane.
I honestly don't know what the hell's going on. Like, I was doing fine, and then my computer was like, "Hey, let me talk to your Windows!" And so I had to plug in my fucking mouse again. Had to go in, get that out, re-plug in my microphone, and then I had to sit down and do it again. But then my keyboard wasn't working properly. I had to unplug everything and re-plug it back in. I don't know what the hell's going on now. So
Talk about a comedy of errors.
Right.
All right, yeah. So we're saying
basically what's happened here is, despite the fact that the police have requested to interview his
Fluttershy.
daughter, yeah, he's just like, no, she can't talk, which I guess like he does have the say on that, but the whole like not getting her any support or anything, it's like she's just gonna sit and like wallow in her own like
Hold on. Think about this for a second here.
anxiety now.
He has made it extremely clear that he still does not want her seen by anyone. Like, you know, they expressly mentioned that she was kept secret on her way to the plane.
Yeah.
That means that basically this is all just there to like hide from the police the fact that, you know, his daughter's a pony, which might get slightly awkward when the thief is like, yeah, I was trying to kidnap the giant yellow talking marshmallow. But think about this from the police perspective. A guy calls up and saying, like, someone tried to kidnap my daughter. They come to the house and find this guy, like, shot 4 times and beaten within an inch of his life. And they're like, okay, we need to talk to your daughter to corroborate your story. And he's like, oh, she don't like to talk to people. She stays in her room.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, she's just going to sit in her room after something bad like this happens. It's not something bad like this happens. It's not like she fell off her bike. She was almost kidnapped by someone, and you shot him in front of her, and she's just going to sit in her room. You're not going to get any help for her or anything.
Like, I can see the police being like, okay, we'll give you a day or two, like, because we don't want to, like, scare the shit out of the little girl. But, like, the thing is, he's deliberately trying to keep her from them. Like, deny the fact that they are
or something. Yeah, like not even EMTs near her.
Even beyond that, even beyond the obvious psychological trauma, because at this point, Fluttershy's been with this kid for 15 years. She is fucked up beyond recognition.
She's completely foobarred at this point.
Yeah, but like, think about this from the cops' perspective. They come in, and this weird guy who just moved here today, who's just called in with like this guy that he's tortured in his house, is like, he was trying to take my daughter. I don't like people taking my kin. Like, okay, can we talk to your daughter? My daughter don't talk to people. My daughter stays in her room. Door's locked for a reason. We don't like other people outside of family talking to her. Does your daughter exist? She exists, but you'll never see her.
Yeah, like, it's like there was this one story of this person who, it was on, like, basically the equivalent of the Jerry Springer show. I think you had Jeremy Kyle's show in America. And this woman basically lied about having a kid. And every time, like, they were trying to do DNA test to find out whether this guy was the father. And every time they tried to do it, she was just like, no, she's not coming out today. And it's like that. This guy's really, like, shifty at the moment.
Yeah. Anyway, Celestia, do you want to kick him off old school, yo?
That would be nice. Actually, it's kind of funny. That was the longest tangent I think we've ever had.
Probably. Well, okay, maybe not, but definitely one of the longer ones.
One of the longer ones. All right, here we go.
She talked.
All right, let's see. She talked. Where the fuck is that at?
I'm sorry.
I handed him into the police when they came, and they wanted to see Fluttershy to interview her, but I said that she doesn't want to talks, nor talks for a couple days after something bad like this happens. Oh, just like last time she was almost kidnapped and murdered.
Right.
She talked to them a couple days later via the phone. They couldn't understand her as she was being so quiet, so I talked to them quoting what she said. I hope the guy is happy about almost kidnapping my growing tree as it almost cost him his arms and legs. It's not almost, dude. You did fucking cripple this
That's
person.
gone. That's not coming back.
Also, I'd like to point out that, again, this is, like, reconfirming that weird thing. It's like, okay, can we talk to your daughter? Yes, you can talk to her. What was that? Oh, sorry, she talks really quietly, so I'm going to interpret what she says to me, and I will tell that to you.
It's such a shifty, like...
like, can we see her? No, you have to talk to her via the phone, which she is too quiet to actually talk into, so I'm going to tell her, oh, what's that? Canadian girlfriend says that, that she's very grateful that you're being so cooperative. Yes, and Canadian girlfriend wants you to know that she is also very attractive and dating me.
My girlfriend who lives in Canada. Alright, here we go.
I think we need to, like, send social services. Oh, no, that won't be necessary. She's going to be in our room. Like, no,
yeah, she's alright. Well, work was well today. It seemed like I thought a job would be like, but it's nothing like Uni said. But I think that's because Valve treat their employees differently than any companies.
But.
Fluttershy was glad I was home, as she was scared I wouldn't return or she would get captured again. But from now on, I kept her close.
You kept her fucking close when the people broke into your house at night, son.
I love the fact that he's also like, so after this horribly taxing emotional event, I went to work the next day and got that sorted. Didn't stay home with her.
Yeah, I know that you don't feel safe even just being a couple rooms away from me. So I'm going to leave you alone in this strange house in this strange country for the full day, right after you were almost kidnapped, while I go and work. Hope to see you when I get back.
He's not going to take a few days off. He's going to literally leave her in San Francisco while he goes all the way to Valve headquarters in Washington. And he's like, now, I know that it's going to seem like I'm far away, and I will be. I'll be fucking miles away, but don't worry about it. You'll be fine. No one's going to kidnap you again. I promise.
We're sorry.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's see. She enjoyed how all our stuff was back, imported from UK to USA. Mum and Dad came a little while later too, and they liked their new house and my new salary.
I bet they did.
We're really accurate to life.
Yeah. The thing that he didn't tell you is that he's actually working as the janitor in Valve headquarters.
I'm so happy about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everything was looking good for me and Fluttershy. We still had each other. My game was turning into a success over the 3 years of working at Valve. I've never seen a game like it. It's awesome since you came up with it in the 7th grade, they kept saying. It was a solo project, so I was working on that while the others was working on Portal 3, Half-Life 3, and Counter-Strike Freedom Fighter.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that they start work on Half-Life 3 like 4 years after Half-Life 2 Episode 3 comes out.
So by this point, Fluttershy should... I just want to point this out because I'm sure that he'll probably mention age again at some point, but I want to see if he actually keeps this in mind. Fluttershy at this point should be 19. Oh, sorry, not 19. 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. She should be 18. No, wait, no. Yes, she was 15, so she's 18 now. Jesus Christ.
Quickly, how did he make a game in the 7th grade? That's like year 8 in the UK.
Oh, no, he didn't make a
13,
game. He came up with a
13.
concept for the game in the 7th grade.
Why does everyone say
What,
that?
at the
Like,
age of 12 to 13?
I like the only two things people are saying about this game is I've never seen a game like it.
I'm
It's
Gabe Newell,
awesome
and I
since
want to
you
just...
came up with
Yeah.
it since the 7th grade.
I'm Gabe Newell, head of Valve, and I'd just like to say that I've never seen a game like it. It's awesome that you came up with it since 7th grade. If you come up with any more awesome ideas like this, like Counter-Strike Freedom Fighter,
Feel
Portal
free
3.
to contact me at
Feel free to contact me at
valvesoftware.com.
valvesoftware.com or GABEN at valvesoftware.com.
GABEN at valvesoftware.com.
You shouldn't take the mick out of Gabe. I just feel
We love
sorry
Gaben.
for
Yeah.
all the times he gets taken the piss out of.
Yeah, he's a great guy, but it's just, this is stupid, this story.
I feel like I need to write an apology letter to him at some point.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry on behalf of the internet that this had to happen to you.
Dear Gabe Newell, when they asked me if you were ugly, I said, no.
That can be his Valentine's card from you to him.
Oh, God. Alright, continuing. I thought I might add a Coop Crowd reference into the game by giving some of the soldiers in my game some of their lines from their videos. I don't know what that
Crowd?
means.
What?
Weird reference no one gets. Okay. Check. We can check that off the bad fanfic list.
Life was perfect with me and Fluttershy. No problems were in our way. We was very honest with each other, and I still watch My Little Pony Friendship is Magic with her. It stopped at Season 8 and replayed from there, which is odd, as it even said that in My Little Dashie, which makes me wonder if I'm the only brony in the whole world at this point.
Wait, what?
What? Where did he come to that conclusion?
Natural train of life.
Okay, I know that, we stop the story every couple of minutes, but, what the fuck?
That
It's-
conclusion
it-
came out of
it-
nowhere.
My Little Pony lasted until Season 8. It started Season 8, which was just where My Little Dashie said did, which makes me wonder if I'm the only brony left?
Where does that conclusion come
Man, it's almost like My Little Dashie was real, which means, my god, I'm the only brony left. What?
Wow!
What? Where did that come from? It's like-
The fuck?
So, I was driving down the highway the other day, and I noticed that there were not that many cars on it. Ergo, I'm really hungry for waffles. Wait, what? What?
Which made me realize, do they still make waffles?
Yeah, I must have the only waffle in the world right now. And it's like, what? You were talking about something completely different. What is the fact that it's like in this, but in My Little Dashie, I don't think he was the only brony left in the world. It's just none others were mentioned.
I also like the fact that apparently, it ended at Season 8. The story is taking place sometime around, Seasons 1 or 2. So he's been rewatching the same couple of episodes, the same 8 seasons over and over and over and over again with his daughter for the last
Literally.
19 years.
Yeah. I love also the fact that he basically says that this is a rip-off of My Little Dashie. It's like, it stopped at Season 8, which is funny, because there was another fan fiction that was exactly like that, wasn't there? No, but
Oh,
let's ignore that. This is My Little Fluttershy. This is completely original.
Yeah. All right, continuing.
It's been 2 years since I wondered if I was the only brony alive. I love that too. It's like the big monumentous occasion that I remember. It was like, it's been 2 years since I wondered that really inane thing.
Okay, I accidentally looked ahead in the process of being about to say Fluttershy should be 21 at this point then, but apparently she is actually 21. So
Yeah.
kudos for
At
keeping
least
basic
the-
math.
At least the consistency of dates and the timeline is working. That's normally the first thing that gets broken in fanfics like this.
Try not to keep looking ahead.
Yeah, that was literally just like me thinking about the word 21 and then seeing 21.
Yeah. I put that in my YouTube videos for a joke, and I'm waiting for the day that just isn't coming. Fluttershy's goodbye. Again, like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? It's like, I put a joke in my YouTube videos about bronies, which really made me think about when Fluttershy has to leave.
His mind jumps around from subject to subject.
Was this written by Cabral?
It's like worse than a grasshopper. It's just like pinging all over the place.
Alright.
Do I get to keep her forever? Will I get to keep my growing tree? I just look at Fluttershy as I stroke her mane while she's asleep on my lap every night, waiting for the critical end.
Title drop! That's the name! That's the name! They said the name!
What is the critical end anyway? Like,
I don't know.
What does that even mean?
But yeah, no, she's 23. She's 21. She can legally drink in the U.S. I think she's not your little girl anymore.
Yeah, she's not a growing tree. She's a fully grown tree at this point. Like, I guess critical end must refer to like the Windows error thing. Like, has encountered a critical error. This fanfic has encountered a critical error and needs to become rubbish.
Okay, we still have more to go.
We have a lot more to go.
Oh, Jesus
It never
Christ.
seems to end.
Mr. Bones Wild Ride.
Also notice this next...
Mr. Bones Wild Ride.
Yeah, also notice that from a year has finished all the way to the end of the story, there isn't a single other paragraph. This is all one massive wall of text.
Wait. Shit! I was wrong! He did fuck up basic math! This is another year after she should have turned 21.
Oh,
God damn.
So close.
They didn't say she turned 21. They said they're celebrating her 21st birthday. So maybe.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, again, I didn't actually read it. I just saw the word 21.
You're out of it this time.
A year has been since my last journal entry, in quotes for some reason.
Don't know why that needs a quote, but okay.
But Fluttershy has never been so happy, and neither have I. We celebrated my birthday a few months back, and today we're celebrating her 21st birthday, which means he's 31.
Oh my god.
So awkward to have someone who's only just become legal and then a 31-year-old guy who sits in the basement all the time. His mum's basement that she wanted.
Oh god, it really is his mum's basement.
This is the same guy also who like
basement.
basically committed or like attempted homicide on some guy.
Oh god.
At midday, when all the presents were open, the doorbell rang. I got up and said...
That's you.
Yeah, this is
I'll
going to be a
get
big clusterfuck of horrible quotation with no attribution to the quotation, so get ready. So I got to the door and opened it. No, not today. Please. It couldn't be like this now.
Today.
As in front of me was none other the Celestia.
Oh shit.
I saw her.
None other the Celestia.
As I saw her.
It's like the Juggernaut. The Celestia.
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Okay. As I saw her,
Juggernaut, sorry.
Yeah.
my happy face dropped. Johnny,
Whoomp.
you dropped your face. That's okay. I'll get you a new one. Right. My face went white. All I did was just slowly shake my head side to side and mouthed,
That's you.
And mouthed, and mouthed, and
No.
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 This is actually way funnier if you imagine him as he probably would look at 31 as like this huge chubby neckbeard. Just like this pale face, like he's got like scraggly ginger hair all over the place. No offense, gingers, but like these is like double chins and like this weird scraggly hair all over his face.
I think he would have glasses.
He's like
fedora,
like
cargo
Coke,
shorts, and a,
yeah, he's got like the Coke ball glasses, the
shirt.
fedora, and the shorts. He's like, no,
It's just like
no.
It would be more like no, just like
No,
really
actually, what
disgusting
happens?
noise that follows him like mouthing the word no.
He stands there and he shakes his head and he's like, no.
No. Oh God, no. Gabe, not Gabe.
Gabe, sorry. She slowly, with a sad face, nodded slowly and said aloud,
I'm afraid so.
what else could I do? All I did is just move out of here path and allow her to enter along with the main 5. 6 if they had Fluttershy.
Yeah,
The
we
moment I
know.
saw Dash, That's like math, you know?
Like, thanks for that. Six main 6 characters, huh? Where is this
How
guy?
many
This is
do
a
you
joke.
have if you take away one of the main 6?
God damn.
The moment I saw Dash, I almost cried. She reminded me so much of my little Dashie. Oh, that's like you're having your daughter taken away, your daughter of 21 years being taken away from you, and you're just like, my little Dashie. That story was so sad.
No, please don't take my daughter away. Oh my God, is that Liam Neeson? Schindler's List was so sad.
Yeah. I'm literally crying from my fat folds. Oh wait, no, that's sweat. I mean, I'm crying from my fat folds.
This is like these little, like, his beady little eyes encased in fat are squirting tears out.
Oh God.
Do you need a tissue? Yes,
It's like
I
water.
do.
For God's sake, what is with the Game Fuel jokes today?
Because Valve.
Oh,
It's like, I like the fact that you can actually make it quite poetic, like in slow motion as they walk in, the water cascades down his double chin and fat cheeks like water coming out of a waterfall.
hold on, I want to see. I really want to see where this is going because we're not actually that far into this chapter, and yet this is the classic ending.
Is this the penultimate or the ultimate?
It's the ultimate chapter. Yeah, keep going, Sasuke.
It is the ultimate.
It's the ultimate. Okay. Let's see.
I
I guided them to the front room, turned off the television, and closed the door.
A new futuristic invention invented in like 30 years' time. The television.
That's the new game console that Half-Life 2 Episode 3 came out on.
Yeah, the television. That's beautiful.
Oh god.
Um,
It's you. Grab it.
I think you said and close the door.
I did.
Oh, okay. I know why you're here, and I beg you, please don't. Raycord. What?
Wait, God.
I'm not. Don't mind.
Oh wait, hold on.
Point you, Ray.
We have to. You know it.
Just one more day.
That was a terrible comic.
He needs to be really fat when he says that.
Yeah.
Just one more day.
One more.
Hang on, I need to eat this cake 1 second. Just one more day. Please. Today is her birthday.
I'm afraid we.
Party!
Can.
Who wants to play pin the tail on the pony?
Oh God! It's on MOV. Oh Jesus. Okay, honestly, I think this is supposed to be Celestia. I guess this was
Yes,
it.
Twilight, this is.
Oh, it's Twilight. Oh. Pinky, Pinky, we don't have time for games. Maybe when we get Fluttershy, we will. Sorry, Princess, you were saying? Thank you, my student. Anyway, we don't have any time to waste, so this is your...
I didn't hear what she was saying. I couldn't stop looking at Dash. I love that. It's just like he spaced out like...
Yeah.
God, that story was so sad. When she's like telling him about, we're going to take your daughter, we're going to leave. It's just like, God, my little Dash was real depressing.
Yeah, I love her next line here because it's actually question mark exclamation point. Are you even listening to me?
What? Sorry, Celestia, but Dash doesn't seem right. Is it okay if I talk to her for a little bit, please?
Fine. But then we have to do it. Understand?
But then we have to go at it, understand? I didn't come here not gonna...
I came here to lay some
pipe.
pipes. Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Yeah. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Oh, Jesus.
Just
Keep going.
Celestia just,
It's
like,
always
passed out in a
something with you.
Bugatti.
Alex, go.
What?
Let him go.
What? Where? What?
I understand.
I understand. Celestia.
I opened the door and gestured to Dash to leave the room with me, which she did.
What's wrong? You look like this is bringing back horrible memories, and then Fall Out Boy starts playing in the background. Thanks for the memories. It's like a power ballad, and it's really disgusting.
I chimed in with, haven't you people ever heard of? That's not the right song.
No, it's not the right song at all.
They all sound the same to me, I don't know.
Yeah. How could this happen?
There you
to me?
go.
Okay. She started to cry, poor thing.
Okay, she started to cry, poor thing.
'Cause it does. I lived this moment and relived it every night in my sleep. It's painful.
Every night in my dreams.
Painful. It makes me wake up screaming just one word.
What is it, Dashy? Go on, lad. You can
Apparently
do
it's the narrator who says this next line. Oh wait, no shit, it is Dashy. It's stupid commas. God damn it.
Yeah.
Dad! I wake up screaming the word Dad, okay? I miss him so much. I just can't forget him. I want to see him again. I'm glad Fluttershy had to live with a kind man like you.
And by surprise, she hugged me and hugged me tight. She cried more on my shoulder than ever now. A little later, I went back into the room and sat in front of Fluttershy and told her everything and why it was happening.
Just left her crying in the corner. Just like, okay, gotta see you later. Gotta go now.
Some of her friends helped.
What the hell is... Oh, it's Applejack.
And then was gone. We missed you so much, Sugar Cube.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
God damn it.
Awesome. The Texan's playing the Texan and like the British guy is playing the British guy.
It's
Nobody from
pretty
me
great.
Story.
Where the hell... The stupid, like, mouse just jerked and, like, sent me flying. What is it, Dashy? Okay, here you go. Some friends... Help from your friends. Hugging memories. Hopeful. 3 minutes. We missed your Sugar Cube. Alright, so I'm about to give you a memory spell that will give you back all your memories. Hope you A memory spell that will give you back all of your memories. Hope you understand. The fuck?
I know you're a fucking idiot. Please.
It's like,
I know you don't know how to count between 5 and 6, but...
so
you
this...
don't know your own age, but...
It's like...
It does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? A memory spell. You don't have to say what it does.
Wait, hold on a second. So I hope you understand. I'm fairly certain this scene is supposed to be her saying to the guy, I'm going to erase all of your memories. But like...
No, I think it's exactly how it looks, and he's just an idiot.
I'm going to give you back all of your memories. All of those repressed memories of what your daddy did when you were little.
What happened in that basement?
Okay, so who the hell is... So is this Fluttershy or is this the narrator who's saying understand? Okay, it is Fluttershy. Okay. I understand, but when will Dad get to see me again?
Sorry.
There was a silence for a good 3 minutes. Just like this really long 3 minutes.
Whoa, this is awkward. That's the thing, Fluttershy. Wait, shit, that's the dad? God damn it! Fuck's sake.
See, it's not Duhad's fault. This is literally like there's no attribution for the quote, so we're
The
fucking
formatting
guessing.
is horrible. The formatting is like, you know, the fact that like Notepad doesn't have any formatting. It's like he copy pasted it into Notepad and then copy pasted it back into this just to make it really crap.
Yeah.
So where is it?
So the dad, I guess, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the thing, Fluttershy. I can't see you again, ever.
And that's the narrator.
And here come the waterworks.
Here
What?
comes the ambulance.
Why not?
Well, you don't belong in this world. You belong with
They
these
already
creatures.
explained this to her.
Yeah, I've already explained it, but you belong with these creatures that look more like your type of species. Look, I told you many years ago when you found out you was from a TV show. You was a pony. It is literally like a Cockney person. It's like you was from a TV show. You are a pony. You belong with the other ponies.
I do like the idea of this essentially being like that scene in like Old Yeller or Harry and the Hendersons where it's just like, no, you belong with your own kind. Get out of here, you dumb animal.
Yeah, you stupid animal.
I'm not crying because I love you. I'm crying because I had to send you away, but I hate you. I hope you have a lovely life. But I trusted and love you with my life. You must come with me, please. Miss Princess Celestia.
You know who she is. You've been watching My Little Pony for 8 fucking seasons for the last 21 years of your life.
It's like Iron Man walks into the thing. It's like, we need to take you back to rejoin the Avengers. Please, Mr. Tony Stark. Tony Stark.
That's the one.
Stark. It's like, okay.
Thanks. Please let him come with me. Please. I'm sorry, Fluttershy. You need to come with us. to your home into my home.
Fluttershy started to cry even more at this point.
What the fuck? Why can't you understand that I want to stay?
No one understands me. He goes and locks
Question
himself
mark,
in a room.
exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point.
Happened to me. I made my mistake. There was a 3-second silence. The only sound was Fluttershy crying.
I'm so sorry, Princess. I have no idea what got over her. She's never acted like this for the last 16 years,
Also, again, she at this point should be like 21 to 22, so apparently she was acting like that for 5-6 years of her life.
Yeah.
Ugh. Also, I love how like the dad is he's no longer heartbroken. He's just like a guy at like a grocery store whose kid starts throwing a temper tantrum. He's just like, I really have no idea what's gotten into her. Like, she's never like this. I will beat her when we get home. Like,
Yeah, she's never.
you are embarrassing me in front of the people taking you away.
She's gonna feel the full force of my pistol whip when we get home. But until then,
God damn it, Fluttershy, you are embarrassing me.
yeah, I'm gonna shoot her kneecaps and shoulder blades out. But apart from that,
Okay, I
she'll never
beg
move again.
your pardon? Did you just say 16 years?
Now this doesn't make any sense because if this is the same universe where Dashi went away, they should already know that time doesn't flow the same. So why are they going through this all again? It's literally just a copy paste of My Little Dashi, but with a worse storyline than My
Also,
Little Dashi.
I love Celestia's accent in this. Keep in mind, this is supposed to be Celestia. I'll try and do my best Celestia here just so you can try and get an idea of how stupid this next sentence is. I beg your pardon? But did you just say 16 years? 'Cause she's been missing for 16 years. For 16 days.
Cause she be missing for minutes, yo.
Cause...
No, see, that's cosine.
'Cause...
It's trigonometry.
Okay, so yeah, she's just a smarty pants. Fair enough.
So cos 16, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cos. The
Okay.
16-degree angle of my love for Fluttershy.
Okay,
Cause she's been missing for a minute, yo.
Okay, so I think this is the dad next. I cannot tell for certain.
She's been gone for hella long time.
Yeah.
The princess just like getting all ghetto-y.
Oh my god, it makes sense because Fluttershy has a bunny named Angle Rabbit.
Oh, Angle Rabbit, yes, of course.
God. Okay, also, this is your line lighting.
Which one? Sorry.
Yeah. Your days are...
Your days are numbered, sorry. Yeah, your days are my years. Anyway, she never acted that way. Ever.
Like, that's the important part. Like, oh, yeah, your days and my years. But the point is she's never acted like this.
I like how he knows this better than Celestia. It's like, apparently, I'm assuming he figured this out because he read My Little Dashi, which means that the events of that happened. So Celestia is completely in the dark, but he's like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. You know, like, stupid pony. It's this is how this works. I read the fanfiction. God.
Didn't you? Aren't you up to date on your fucking My Little Dashi mythos?
That's what I'm saying. Dash, like, in this story, admits that she... is like that it happened to her, so they should have all gone, and they should have all gotten told by the first guy that. So they shouldn't be going through this again.
Whatever. Anyway.
Please, fanfic.
Oh well.
Your fanfic's all messed up again. Sorry.
Oh my god.
The Rachel trailer.
Oh god. Oh well. No wonder she's cranky.
Wait, no, you missed a whole bunch of it.
Oh shit, that's right. God damn it. Okay. Cause blah blah blah. Yeah, she's not there.
Fluttershy is in a bad mood. How about a party?
Pinky. What's this? God damn it. Who the hell is this supposed to be?
That's lightning.
Okay, there.
Pinky, you came when we was having a party, a birthday party.
Oh, well, no wonder she's cranky. /close parentheses _ dash. I honestly facepalmed at this point.
So that's a face call.
No shit.
Who puts an emotion? Who puts an emoticon in like
a story? Someone who is
someone who is profoundly bad at ranting fanfiction, writing fanfiction.
Ranting fanfiction. You English good long time.
Yeah.
All right.
I have spoken English ever since I was a children.
Let's get going.
After a while of Fluttershy calming down and learning to let it go, she was ready to go.
Was she one with the wind and sky?
Okay, so Twilight, if you would do the honors, please.
I do nothing
Lovely.
but cry.
Gladly and woefully, princess.
Twilight's horn began to glow, and she started slowly walking to Fluttershy. I think every pony in the room was crying a little. I know I was. But Dash seemed to be crying a lot more. Wait.
What?
Why is she crying a lot more than every pony else? Is My Little Dashie based on a true story? No shit!
Oh my...
Yes, it is! You pointed this out like 300 times! There's no
what?
in anyone's mind that this is obviously the case.
You have been working directly on the assumption that it's a true story, and now, because she's, after her telling you that it happened, it's her crying a bit harder that tips you off.
I believe this is what's called the penny dropping in the story. It should have dropped a hell of a long time ago, but it's dropping now at least.
Oh.
Better late than never.
It's like the penny dropping off the Empire State Building and killing me.
Oh.
God. Is Dashie remembering what she was put through? I had a bit of time to ask what was wrong, as Twilight was kind of milking it with the walking speed. I swear one pony yawned.
Everyone's crying, except that someone's like, yawn, get on with it, drama queen.
Yeah.
I've got stuff to do this afternoon. I've got an appointment at 3.
Lightning, just keep going.
Where are we at now?
What's wrong, Dashie?
What's wrong, Dashie?
Don't call me that! My dad only my dad has the right to call me that!
You can't call me that. Only my dad can call me that. Dash, I know what you went through.
Wait, Pinky calls her that all the time. Whatever, fuck it.
Yeah.
No, you don't! Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? This, the exact
Yeah,
scenario
it's happening
played out
right
with you is
now,
happening
you
right now.
stupid fuck.
There's a level of, like, idiocy.
You've never had to kill your son. I'm holding the gun under my son's chin right now. Like,
Like, yes, I know what it's like.
I'm fairly certain I can relate.
Of course I know what you're going through. I'm doing it right this very second.
Okay.
It's fresh in my mind.
You're watching me do it.
Wait, so while his daughter is slowly being advanced upon with, like, the spell that will destroy their relationship and stuff, he says, next line, Lightning Rabbit.
Where is it, sorry?
Right after, no you don't.
Let me show you something.
That can wait. I'll go. Fine, make it quick. See, Dash cares more about watching his daughter getting mind wiped than he does.
He does.
Yeah.
Keep going. We have a lot more. We have more to get through.
I took her. Okay, fuck. Where are we at?
I took her.
I took her to the TV, the Television, opened the drawer underneath the TV, and took out a 23-page book made of nothing but A4 paper. It had an image of Rainbow Dash hugging a weird-looking pony with fingers and... It wasn't a pony, it was a man! She was hugging a man! She was hugging her dad!
Is this guy got, like, there was an interesting book called The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat or something like that, and is it like that? He can't actually recognize human beings, so he looks at him, he's suddenly coming back to me, it's like, wait a second,
this
that's
isn't
a person.
This isn't narrated. This isn't even that it's being narrated from his perspective. It is literally him narrating. He just looked at a human being and said it was a snake, but with arms and legs and hands. And my God, it was a human being.
It was a human all along.
Whoa!
Wow, this like whole process of elimination thing is really cool. I should do it more often to solve issues that are glaringly obvious.
Oh God,
Well,
he wrote a book about me.
Yeah, and like
Yeah, it's
R34 stuff as well.
Oh,
So,
Jesus. Good. Next, it's your line. He wrote
a book about the greatest 15 years of his life, and it was spent with you. Now look me in the eyes and say I don't know what you was put through.
Wait.
It's like, yeah, you don't know what I was put through. Oh yeah, not only am I going through it right now, but I literally was there reading what happened to you when it happened.
Yeah, it's like,
So, yeah.
again, going back to the you don't know what it's like to kill your son analogy, it's like, not only am I, like, you don't know what I was going through, while the guy's holding a gun under his son's chin, preparing to shoot, he also like pulls out a book and saying like, "I read your biography. I know exactly what you've been through."
Yeah, it's like he has a perfectly good like case study right in front of him. It's like, of course I know what you're going through, but no, he leaves that case study behind, goes into the other room and says, "I read your book, therefore I know exactly what you're doing." It's like, why don't you use the example which is right in front of you and that's happening to you?
Also, I like the fact that he apparently published this fanfiction as a 23-page novella.
It's just like, well, I mean, you know, fanfictions are books in this universe.
Right. I almost forgot. Okay, keep going.
It was so successful.
Right, here we go. She looked at me in the eyes and opened her mouth.
Wait, where the fuck is this? Yeah.
She just kind of went, She didn't say anything.
He wrote a book about me. You know what I was put through? And I feel sorry you have to.
I looked at Dash, picked her up, and stroked her mate. Like, he's just so like, I'm sorry this happened to you, Dash. Meanwhile, Fluttershy is being walked to her literal doom.
It's like there's a guy like, you're the executioner who's killing your like best friend on death row, and it's like, oh yeah, we'll just leave that in the background going on. I'm just gonna talk to this guy for a minute.
Close that door.
Oh shit!
Oh god. We both watched Twilight go to Fluttershy. She was so close.
Sorry about that.
That's the man. That's Lightning.
That's my main man.
That's my main man, Lightning Rabbit, yo.
Yo.
Spaghetti, whatever the fuck.
Say it.
Lightning on the mic. Here it comes. Where the hell are we anyway?
Wait, Celestia.
Oh yes. What? Celestia, may I talk to you in private?
What the heck is happening? Why did I ask to talk to Celestia in private?
What?
I don't know why I did.
What the hell is he up to? Wait, that's me. What the hell am I up to? Twilight, stay here. Where you are, I will talk to Mr. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Luke Malthus Sullivan Corbell.
The last scene, Corbell is silent, by the way. So he just that's, by the way, his actual, like...
That's the line.
I think that kind of goes without saying as well, isn't it? Because it's not like Corbella. I don't think anyone would call it that, because it's not got an A on the end.
Yeah,
There was literally no need.
Whatever. Alright, Hassan.
Wait, can I just point out, by the way,
yeah.
a little side anecdote?
It's actually Mathhouse.
Mathau, I think. It's like German looking. I don't know.
Well, it's got an umlaut, so it's probably like Mathus Sullivan Corbell.
Methuselah.
I like, I was playing XCOM a long time ago, and I ran out of name for soldiers, so I ended up having Luke Corbell, and his nickname was Mathau Sullivan.
Oh, God.
And he actually ended up being my psionic character that ended up going all the way to the end of the game, and like being the guy in charge of everything. So Luke Mathau Sullivan Corbell, whenever I see that name, I remember my brave soldier who died to save the XCOM project, and I just brings a tear to my eye. I just thought that was worth sharing. So.
Yeah, I had a Gyrocon soldier that was pretty great, but let's keep going. We have a lot to go. Right! Right, let's talk, Mr. Luke.
I walked out of the room with Celestia. I went to my bedroom and I turned to Celestia.
It sounds like a rap almost.
Yeah.
I walked out of the room with Celestia. I went to my bedroom and turned to Celestia. I did something else with Celestia. I can't think of anything else that he could have done that rhymed. So.
Well, it was. I mean, maybe this is my life of 12 mirrors again. And
keep going. We have so much of this shit to get through.
I know. Are we like 2 hours in already? And, like,
I have no idea, but we're like, we're almost an hour in.
We're in
like
too deep.
4 gigabytes.
Yeah, power people.
Let's go. It's lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, of course it is.
I'm sorry, Princess.
I'm sorry, Princess. I don't know what happened. My mind just said it, and...
Your mind made you say it? Oh, well, how about you let it talk then?
She put her horn on my head and it started to glow. I found myself yelling, begging. Alright, you got a huge diatribe right now, Lightning. You gotta put your all into it.
This is your Oscar clip.
Okay, well, hang on. Let me just quickly, like... We're getting to the apex of the scene here. I just quickly, like, clear my desk and get ready for this.
Yeah, here you go.
Okay, right. Ready. So where are we?
Please let me come with you.
Yes. Please let me come with you. Yeah, I have a nice job and lots of money, but I give it up anything, and I mean anything, to spend my life with Fluttershy and live in your world. I love it. Take me with you. Your world is everything this world should be. You have real magic, we have fake magic. We predict the weather, you make the weather. We're trying to make the world perfect. Your world is perfect. Just please, please take me with you. I beg you. Get me out of this world where everyone is the same and get easily stuck in a never-ending routine that plans their day. It's always get up, go to work, go home, go to bed and repeat. While your word is get up, live life to the fullest, go to bed and repeat. And some of your ponytails have a possibility of being true. Please take me with you.
So, paraphrasing loosely, we're going to say that my life is amazing. I make lots of money, have my dream job, and work for one of the best companies on Earth. Not only that, I make games and have lots of esteem and money, and I'm famous on YouTube, and everybody always loves me. And when I moved to America, I thought it was horrible because everybody was giving me presents and inviting me to parties, and God, my life sucks so bad. Please take me away from my horrible life.
Oh my god, this life is so terrible. Honestly, I actually kind of feel like the whole thing kind of comes off almost like a supervillain, like motivation rant. It's just like, I have everything. I have achieved everything it is possible for me to achieve, and still I am not satisfied. I seek perfection in all things, and this world has failed me in that regard. So I will make a new world, a better world, where the filth of this one is washed away. It's like, dude, you are either incredibly greedy or completely psychopathic. Shut up!
I shortly could control everything to do with my body. I could control my eyelids, which were closed for some reason, and my whole body. Oh, I was in the begging pose. I slowly got up and straightened my cloths.
Oh god, cloths. Fuck you, Gyrocon!
God damn it, Gyrocon wrote the story.
This is your line.
Lightning. Lightning rabbit.
I think that speech just killed him.
Yeah, no, yeah. I love this though. Like, I love the fact that it's always cloth. It's like,
yeah.
So yeah, I put on some new threads, got in the whip, and drove round to the new convenience store.
I almost feel
like
our
why is there so much slang?
It almost feels like our story should not, like our group shouldn't be called Stories Goes Weeabix. It's just like the Cloths Appreciation Club. It's like seriously, like the number of times we run into the word cloths.
Well, I might just make a separate group for the Cloths Appreciation Club, like just chronicling every story that does that.
Actually, we could like make this a group for just the stories that we read on this show and call it that. Yeah,
we can do that.
Anyway, regardless, keep going.
Yes, okay. I'm trying to go
I am
down,
so sorry, Celestia.
Yeah, I'm just trying to scroll down. I'm so sorry, Celestia. What made my brain say that?
Maybe the fucking magic she just used on you? Me, of course.
Oh, sorry for asking such a stupid question or making a fool out of myself.
After 10 minutes of talking, we walked back in the room.
Why did it take 10 minutes of talking?
I just looked at Celestia and put my hands behind my back. She stared at me and nodded once. I nodded once back.
Great, that was a really weird piece of like...
So... I guess this is probably Celestia?
Yeah.
Me and Mr. Sullivan have come to an arrangement that Fluttershy should go to the pony world and join her friends, as friendship is more important than family.
And then this is Lightning. Just Lightning, take the next line.
I can't... Sorry, I just want to let that sink in for a little bit. Friendship is also like a family when you think about it.
Okay, not to put down like adoptions or anything, but you do know she does have a loving family that are biological, that are also her family, that are in that world. So it's,
well, that were actually her family.
It's like
basically.
Her adopted family. She has an adopted dad, and not to put that down, but she also has real biological parents who raised her and were there for her and support her, and a whole bunch of friends. So it's not friendship is better than family. It's family and friendship is better than, one adopted parent. No offense to adopted parents, obviously. You know.
Well, no, I think like we can offend this particular guy. As an
Yeah,
adopted
in this
parent.
one case. But so yeah, just wait. Woefully, Mr. Sullivan. No, wait, fuck. Where the hell are we? Name is blah blah. Very well, though, Mr. Sullivan.
I love that though. It's just like friendship is also like family when you think about it. Very good, Mr. Sullivan.
Yeah, very good, Mr. Sullivan.
Next week we'll learn to count to 3.
All right. So
Like Gabe Newell.
is this
Yes.
all right? So this is you, I guess. But thank you. So would you? No. This is Celestia. What the fuck? Very well, Mr. Sullivan, and then new speaker who is the same speaker. Thank you, Twilight. Would you again do the honors? Woefully, Mr. Sullivan. That's you, Lightning.
Wait, what?
Just call me Luke. It'll be easier.
Just call me Luke. It's a little easier. Oh, and go a little faster than last time. All the dramatic, sad moment will be ruined.
You're gonna ruin the minutes.
Don't give me time to grieve. Just fucking do it, seriously.
What he actually means is memement. It's a new form of meme
it's like-
that he's creating.
I love how he's literally going like, do not delay in making me forget all about my beloved daughter. You know, hurry it up, people, seriously. I don't want like the poignance to be ruined
Today.
by having an
That
extra moment.
interruption, I let Twilight do her job. She slowly went up to Fluttershy. I don't know if she'll remember me or not, but I hope she has some memories of me, so she knows that someone out there loves her and will do anything for her, like her friends. or
Unlike her
family.
family.
As Twilight was getting closer, the more I could remember everything, but it was going in reverse. From now to the very beginning. As Twilight got really close to Fluttershy to give her back her old memories, I saw it. The moment which made me want to run up to her and give her the biggest hug of my life. The moment where I wanted to grab my hair and rip it clean off my head. The moment that made me lose my vision from the amount of tears coming from my eyes. I saw her. The way I first saw her. The way it all started. And that's when the time stopped.
What?
Literally, something made it stop, but I didn't care.
What's wrong? Why are you crying so much?
Said a gentle, loving voice.
Mr. Freeman.
Okay. Yeah, what's wrong? Why are you crying so much?
Mr.
It's not you.
Oh,
It's her.
hang on 1 second.
I love to imagine it actually is like the G-Man talking to Mr. Freeman. It's like, what's the matter, Mr. Freeman? And he just like is all crying, but he's not making any noise.
Yeah, it's like you like can see him physically crying, like visibly crying, but he's not actually making any noise at all. And he tries to speak, his mouth just moves, no words come out.
Yeah.
And he's
Also,
like,
yeah.
"Oh yes, I understand now. Okay, I'll leave
Slow
you."
down, Mr.
Alright.
Freeman. It'll be okay.
Oh, it's your line, Lightning, but you gotta sell this emotion.
It's her. She looks like the way I found her. She looks so young, so cute, yet so lost, but at home. Just let it end right now. Just let it end.
I leaned on the wall and slid down it slowly and put my head on my knees.
It's like the bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Yeah, it's your line again, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God. Unless you have something you want to do or say, just end it.
And without another word, she replayed time, but it moved slowly. This wasn't from Celestia, but as the time moved slowly, the foul Fluttershy looked at me. And I looked at her back. She opened her mouth and said,
I love you, Dad.
I just stared back and said,
Cool, bro.
Cool story, bro.
that's basically what he says.
I love you too, my growing tree, and I'll never forget you.
Yeah, well, oh, wait, no, I am. Never mind.
No,
I'll always love you.
I'll love you until the day I have my memory wiped.
Which is today, right now.
White light, let me know it was. I still could remember her, and I was still crying my eyes out.
My
That's
album.
Luke's mom.
Okay. Luke, are you okay? Why are you crying? It's you again. Lightning Rabbit? What?
Yes, hang
Now
on.
you're gone.
Okay, there you go.
Realize my love for you was
Alright,
strong.
repeat it. You went all
Yes,
quiet
it
and
was.
stuff.
Isn't that like 2002 or something?
Yeah, that's like an old ass song.
We missed your line, or I missed your line since it's recording. Everyone else missed your line.
What line?
Fluttershy is gone.
Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm like trying to clean my desk of like stuff.
God's sake.
I mean, it would be better if you took the line for now.
Alright, fine. Fluttershy's gone, Mom. She's gone to her friends in Ponyville, and I don't know if she'll ever remember me or not.
Mom,
But I
need
hope-
to go and cry in the basement.
I hope she's happy with her life. Fluttershy, are you crying as if you spend your life? You spent most of your life with
She's
her.
a very naughty boy.
Yeah, and had to let her go. You really need to stop watching My Little Pony.
My mum put me on the couch and gave me some milk.
What the
Gave
fuck?
me
was
some
gone.
lovin'.
Yeah, she was gone from my mum and dad's mind. Celestia didn't let them keep their memories of her. I love it though. She's just like, you need to grow up and stop watching My Little Pony. So let me put you on the couch and give you some milk.
In the blanket.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Gonna go
White.
Betty buys now. Like what?
Yeah, white.
I ran upstairs to Fluttershy's room. Nothing but a bed. I guess it was the guest room.
Well,
Great.
all right.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah. Celestia, you can't. Oh, so what the fuck?
Celestia,
Oh,
you can't do this.
Wait, I ran upstairs. Room.
It's Luke, come here.
Yeah. Luke, come here.
I went downstairs and saw that my mum was holding a book. I went up to her and asked to hold it. It was a memory book. Me and Fluttershy was in it.
When you back yet, or?
Not quite.
All right.
Almost.
It's
Clearly.
Celestia, you-
building something.
You kind pony.
I took it and went to put it on the top of a high bookshelf. A piece of paper fell out. He didn't even look at it. He was just like,
Yeah.
ah, fuck it.
Oh, she let me keep it. This is going straight on the bookshelf.
I picked it, or a piece of paper fell out of it. I picked it up and read it in my mind.
And read it.
Dear Dad, these 16 years have been great. Oh, sorry, no, this is Fluttershy. Dear Dad, these 16 years have been great. There's so many things that my friends would love to hear about. I hope I never forget you, as I couldn't have asked for a better dad. Except for my own dad, I guess. Well, whatever. He was alright. I may never see you again, but every day I live life to the fullest for both of us. Love from your growing tree.
I got soft, gentle tears running down my cheeks and drank the milk Mum gave me.
Oh.
Epilogue. Today is Friday the 13th.
The
The day 6 ponies entered my house through the front door, and 7 left through no doors but instead used magic. The day I
Did it-
found a little
is it-
creature.
Is that
What?
really what it
Yeah.
says?
Yes, it is.
What is that? Why do you need to be so weirdly specific?
It's just like, and they also exited, but not through the front door. It was through magic.
Why not
Day I
have
found a
them
little
in-
creature.
Why not have them exit out of the door? Then you wouldn't need to put that in there.
Wait, no. Shut up. You people read this stupid thing. I want to hear this.
The day I found a little creature, gave it some family love, raised it, and called it my own. The day I still celebrate a pony's birthday for, even though they are not around anymore. The day I made a promise to live each day to the fullest for that creature I raised, I cared for, I called my daughter. I called her my growing tree, but sometimes I call her my little Fluttershy.
Oh, thank God. For a second there, I thought that he was turned into a pony and got to go back to Equestria. So
I
was like,
don't.
fuck off.
I don't always call her something.
Okay, well,
Sometimes
that's the
I
end of
call
the
her
story.
mother.
God
No,
damn it!
It's not the end of the story.
Oh come on! It doesn't go on more. There's another wall of text down
Oh
here.
my God, damn it!
Why is there a massive space between the epilogue and when? What?
Ah!
So
It's like a
deceptive.
bait and switch, like, you know. Really
What an asshole.
I decided I'll live wild tomorrow, but now it's bedtime. He's 30 fucking 2 years old!
I love the fact that it's like that. Two best friends play. Like, I really want to play this like super something game.
Yeah,
but I
won't
should go
watch.
to bed.
Yeah, I want to watch the next episode of Kevin Ryder Strike Force Alpha. I heard there was a guy in that who was dressed as a giant bee, but I shouldn't. I should go to bed.
But I should go to bed. I'm gonna live my life to the fullest, but tomorrow, because it's Betty Boys now.
Yeah. I go to my bedroom after a shower and go up the dresser that stores my cloths to put on some PJs. It seemed bright
Again
for
with
the
his
middle of
cloths. It's like
Yeah.
2 sizes too big t-shirt and his baggy trousers.
Because there was a light at the back of my dresser and... Wait, I don't have a light in my dresser, it's Narnia!
Yeah.
Wait a second.
God damn it, Aslan, fuck off!
I moved some cloths to look closer, and I got to the light. I poked my head in it, then blackness. I woke up later to some excited screaming.
Daddy, 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 Daddy.
God, that's really, like, I imagine that's actually how she's supposed to sound, and it's really annoying now. Like, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. By the way, you know you were saying about not going to Equestria?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Just hush, let's not spoil anything, Lightning.
That's
your
not
next
spoiling it. I think we can all see what's coming. at this
read your next
I
line.
know, but just...
Is it actually my line?
Yeah, it's actually your
Yes.
line.
Fluttershy, quit screaming. I'm trying to sleep.
I said as I was really tired. Then I fully woke up from the realization of what was going on. I was in Fluttershy's house.
Fluttershy.
I gave her the biggest hug that I ever gave anything in my life.
Daddy. I never thought I'd see you again.
That's when Fluttershy's door opened, and what would you know? Some royal guards were stood there. Me and
Oh shit,
Fluttershy-
you're back! Fucking kill him!
Me and Fluttershy stared in fear.
That's
Oh,
your line.
no. Hang on. Fluttershy, what's happening?
Oh no, Daddy.
Ahem. Princess Celestia would like to see both of you. Immediately.
I don't know how they knew that he was there, but okay.
I don't like the sound of that, but when we got there, Celestia looked displeased.
Mr. Luke. Matthias Sullivan Colball III. You have come here to Equestria to do what?
You've come to do what? You want to live with
What?
your daughter? You want more?
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 Gordon's alive!
I love the way he says that as well, like in the Oliver Twist thing. It's like, please, sir, I want some more. More?
Please, sir, I
Beautiful.
want some more.
Oh, it's your line, Lightning.
More? Alright, go ahead.
I love the way he says it. Okay, so live with my daughter. To be honest, too, I saw a white knight in the back of my dresser, so I didn't think I would be visiting.
Well, you should... What? Also, you kind of messed the line up a little bit, but I wanted to just make sure people realize how stupid this is. To be honest, too, I saw a white light in the back of my dresser, so I didn't think I'd be visiting. Celestia's response, well, you should have!
You know.
You
Idiot.
fucking Jesus. I mean, like, you see a light in the back of your closet, you better be
Stupid arsehole.
ready to go to another planet. Don't
We
you
agree,
remember?
white light means Equestria.
I like to think he took off his clothes and was in the dresser looking for more clothes, and he was like, wait a second. So then he,
Wait
like,
a
travels in and he's just butt-ass naked.
Don't you remember our agreement we had?
That's
Yeah.
Fluttershy.
Oh yeah, I do. Daddy let me go to Ponyville to be with my friends.
Is that it?
That's I think that's you now. Also, I
Okay.
could.
Also, I could come to see my daughter at any time I wanted and still live my normal life outside of Ponyville and Equestria.
What? What? What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
sorry.
forgot
Sorry,
about
I should actually read my line. What? What?
Yeah, like, that was like literally the same thing.
And you didn't tell me, Dad?
Yeah, why didn't he actually?
Yeah.
Here's just a justification, though. You get to read it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Happy birthday, I suppose.
Whatever.
What a dickhead! It's like, oh yeah, sorry, we went through all
Oh
that.
shoot! It's my birthday
I
today.
could have solved everything by just saying that
My
I
birth-
could come and see you whenever I wanted, but happy birthday.
All my birthdays represent times in my life when awful things happened to me. I should return to Ponyville and get back to the party. I guess.
Make a wish, it's your birthday. What? Sorry. Felt
We
I moved
moved.
to do that.
I think that's... Oh, it's Celestia. We moved it here ages ago, so enjoy your little party, little one. Oh, thank you,
It will
Celestia.
be your last.
Oh, and Luke, you can't walk around Equestria like that here.
And then she put clothes on him because he's naked.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. She put her
Probably
horn on my
confused.
head and I felt odd. It's like that feeling you get when you feel shorter but you're still the same size. The one that everyone can empathize with.
Yeah, we've all felt that feeling before, I'm sure.
I want to drive stakes into my eyes.
Yeah.
Celestia gave me a mirror and showed me what I looked like. My dream pony. I looked like him.
Oh, fuck's
My
sake.
creation.
He's
My
lit-
cutie mark was a person holding a little yellow creature, showing that my special talent is being a farther. After looking at my pony, I went to Fluttershy's party. The guys were surprised to see me there, and thus celebrated even more. All but Rainbow Dash. It was more obvious she was upset, as everyone in the room was happy. I thought I would slip out the room without telling any pony and talk to Celestia. 1 hour later, the doors to Fluttershy's birthday party opened. Every pony went quiet and stared at me and the person I was with. Dash looked at him, the man, and slowly walked over to him and stopped in front of him.
I got this. All right. Daddy? Dashy?
They looked at each other and smiled, and they hugged each other and didn't let go.
I miss you so much, Dad. I miss you too, Dashy.
I sniffed here.
That's you, Lightning.
Hang on. 1 second. So yeah, basically what's happened so far is everything you I
Just
don't know whether you read
finish
down
the
Duhad or
goddamn
not,
story.
but
I want to just finish it before we get into discussion.
I'm just saying, did you read down and see
No,
this,
I
or
haven't.
Did you genuinely it was just like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad this didn't happen. Oh wait, yes.
Yeah, no, that was legitimate. Like, I legitimately thought that wasn't going to happen.
Where the hell are we?
Some pony get me a tissue.
Yeah.
Which I actually
Some
really
pony
need right
get
now
me a
'cause my
tissue. This
nose
is very
leaking.
touching. This is very touching when you know what happened before this.
Shortly after, the party continued. Dash's dad made the same agreement as I did. Dash, who's, by the way, her dad's probably going to be in like his 50s by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dash was reunited with her dad. I got to be a pony, and every pony was happy. Both me and my little Fluttershy.
And ... my little Fluttershy. And, wait for it, my little Fluttershy.
Boom!
Oh, God damn it. Hold on, just first, before anything else, he's a hipster. This is very touching, if you know what happened before, which you probably didn't, because it was kind of, something you probably haven't heard about. Whatever.
Like, oh, where's her birthday? What's
The story was bad, but I really honestly, I knew that there was more to it because there was like this huge white spot and the story size was far too large. Like we weren't nearly far enough down the page to actually be at the ending. But I thought maybe he was retarded and writing a really terrible author's note or something. I didn't expect fucking this.
Nobody could have, Duhad. It's okay.
I think it's worth pointing out that the oldest comment on this chapter of the story is by somebody called I Brained My Damage, and it just says, I'll get back to you on this later. So on a scale of 1 to a lot, how much do you want to die right now?
I'm just sad.
I just can't even... Oh, Cabral finally shows up at the very end of the That is the encapsulation of everything. Fuck everything.
What is this one vast data this guy's just posted? What is this? That is a failure of a link post.
I'm going to be completely honest here. This is actually the first time when reading the story has actually... there have been times when we read stories on this and the Gyrecon stuff, the weird, creepy rape fetishism stuff, where I finished the story feeling angry or feeling kind of disgusted or something. This is the first time I legitimately sort of regret reading it. Where it's
you actually kind of feel sad when you're done with it.
Yeah, it's not even just I'm angry or I'm upset, but it's well, at least it was a funny read. This is just awful. This is honestly just upsettingly not good. Just, even fucking Gyrocon, the story of Gyrocon, Kick-Ass Your Mom 1, 2, whatever, fuck him as well. Even he at least fucking put the stupid... It's the paragraphs. Reading this was actually difficult to do because we couldn't figure out who was fucking talking at any given time. Like, this hurt to read. This was physically taxing to figure out how we're supposed to read it.
Yeah.
I honestly thought this reading had taken about 2 hours. I am honestly surprised that we've only been in the call for an hour and 20 minutes.
No, I mean the call died at one point.
Oh, Jesus, you're right. Never mind. Maybe this is like way longer than I think it is. Oh my God, I am going to kill myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean this. Yeah. Yeah.
This has been Duhad Soundspeed.
Yeah. I mean, if it's any consolation, the guy who wrote the story wrote a comment that says, I'm sorry this was rushed, but my next book, it well planed out, and this book had made me run out of ideas fast. The limitations of this planet is high and mighty.
And the lightning rabbit.
Hello. Goodbye. Sorry, I forgot what end of the podcast we were at.
I don't know why you say goodbye. I say fuck the story.
I have no funny outro. I'm done. Fuck everything.
You want to Weetabix?
See you guys next time.
Wait, and that difference is the critical end.